Hey guys, so welcome to today's video. I've got a review for you and a demo application of the newest mascara from L'Oreal, the Lash Paradise. It's part of the Voluminous range, and I picked this up recently at Target. I saw a huge display and I thought, let me try it, because I have tried some mascaras from L'Oreal in the past that have been good. Some have been really great and some not so much. So I personally have been using the Tarte mascara. It's been my go-to for many months now, and I can't seem to put that mascara down. So when I picked this up, I was kind of shocked that I'm actually sort of venturing out and trying something else, because I found one that I really love and I've been sticking with it, and it's been so great to me. So I thought, let's just try out a drugstore mascara and let's give this a go. And I will have to be honest with you, when I first saw this packaging, the first thing that came to mind was the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. It is very similar, because it's that soft kind of pink shade. And just to kind of give you some sort of a comparison, this is the Better Than Sex mascara from Too Faced. This is just a mini size, but as you can see, they're very similar. Obviously, the Too Faced one is a little bit more pink on the outside, but that is my first sort of thought when I saw this. And then, of course, when I got it home and I took out the packaging and I looked at the brush, it is very similar. And I have a comparison for you between the Lash Paradise and the Better Than Sex mascara, and they both have that sort of hourglass shape to it. So I thought this might be a drugstore version or dupe for the Better Than Sex mascara. So I'm going to show you the demo of me applying this to just one eye. And I'm going to do 2 coats, and you'll be able to see the difference between the one eye with the mascara and then my other eye with just my natural lashes, so you guys can see the difference and the impact that this gives the lashes. So let's get into that demo. So I hope that demo was helpful, just for you guys to see how much volume, length, and thickness this mascara gives me. It is a very good mascara. I have been pleasantly surprised. I'm wearing it today, and I was going to do lashes, but I thought, you know what, I'm going to skip the lashes. I feel good with my lashes this way. I have the very black formula, the Blackest Black formula, because I just prefer to have a really dark, intense mascara. That's just my preference, and I did see that they had a few different shades in this as well. And this is very pigmented, and I think that's one of the things that gives this mascara that impact, because it's so rich and dark, and I personally really love that. I love the length and the volume that this gives me, and also the thickness. Now, I will say, I would not recommend doing more than 2 coats with this, because as you can see, after one good coat, which I tend to do that, one generous coat as my first coat of mascara, and then if I'm going to do a second coat, I will do a very light, thin layer over the first coat, because sometimes when you put too much on, I think it gives you the reverse effect anyways. I feel like too much mascara just tends to weigh down your lashes, whether you have really long lashes or short lashes. Too much, it's just going to start weighing those lashes down. And that's probably why a lot of people like to wear waterproof formulas, because they tend to kind of hold the curl a little bit more. But with this, I feel like if you do 2 coats, you will be good to go. And if you think that the lashes in the demo looked a little bit sort of clumpy or a little too thick, you can always separate them with a lash tool, which I have one here that I really like, and this is the Real Techniques one. It has like these little fine, like little picks on the side that you can kind of comb through and get any clumps. You can do that in between coats, but I would say no more than 2 coats, because then it'll tend to look a little bit thick. Now, the brush on this is rather large, so I do tend to get a little bit on my skin. And so if that happens to you, all you have to do is just let it wait. I know it's kind of crazy to see a smudge there, but trust me. Let it wait, take a Q-tip, and then it'll just come right off, or you can use a brush, and it'll just flick right off. So don't panic if you get it on your skin. Just don't touch it until it dries, and then you'll be good to go. And because of that, because of the large brush, I do not use this for my lower lashes, simply because if I get it on my upper lid and crease area, which I do, I am guaranteed to get that on the lower lashes as well. So I just don't even mess with it. I have a separate mascara that's a smaller brush for my lower lashes, and it works really well. Now, I do think that the formulas do perform quite the same, to be honest with you. I think that the L'Oreal Lash Paradise gives me a little bit more thicker volume. It thickens the lashes a little bit more than the Too Faced one. And I think that's because when I take out the Too Faced mascara from the packaging, even if it's a mini or the full size, it has a really good clean sort of stopper. And I will show you guys. As you can see, there's not a ton of mascara. And you can see the visible bristles through this hourglass shape here. So there's not a lot of formula that comes off on this, so I feel like you don't get as much impact as you do with the Lash Paradise. And I'm just going to kind of take this out, clean off that tip, and get you guys really close. And you can see how the bristles are much thicker, and there's much more formula on this brush than the Too Faced. So I think that's the reason why this gives me more impact and just more thickness, and in general, a more voluminous, dramatic look to the lashes. So if I had to choose, I'm pretty sure some of you guys are wondering, if I had to choose which one, I definitely would go with the L'Oreal Lash Paradise, simply because I think that I prefer the more impact. I mean, if I'm going to take the time to do mascara, and especially if that's the only thing I'm wearing for the day, I want it to be bam in your face without having to wear false eyelashes. So I do like that. And because they perform the same way and the brush is almost very similar, this one has more of an obvious hourglass shape, and this one not so much, but it's still an hourglass shape. It has a bit of a curve and a little dip in the center of the bristles. I feel like this to me is just a little bit better, and because of that, I would recommend the Lash Paradise, and I actually enjoy it. And if you're thinking about trying the Too Faced one, maybe save some dollars and go for the Lash Paradise, and you may actually be surprised. If you're definitely going for some volume and some drama in the lashes, then you might actually enjoy that. I hope that you found this review helpful. Oh, and also I paid $8.99 for this at my local Target, so a little less than half of this cost, because I think this one from Too Faced is about $20, $21. So, very, very good mascara, and it doesn't flake, it doesn't smudge or anything like that. It works well, it stays in place all day. So, that is my review and demo for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will be using this in some tutorials, and you'll be seeing it again. You might even see it in a favorites, who knows. So, I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you've tried it, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. If you love it, hate it, or if you're going to pass, I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for being here with me today. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this in the future. And you can also follow me on social media. I have Snapchat, I have Twitter, I have Instagram. I'm there all the time. So I'll see you there. Have a fabulous weekend, and I'll talk to you all very soon. Bye-bye.